Hi everyone! I've gotten a couple requests to make an equipment guide, so here it is. I want to start off by saying that you should not worry about maximizing your stats until level 85. The equipment you get by playing dungeons at your level is usually good enough, but you can start laying the foundation for your endgame equipment starting at level 30 when you unlock the Crucible, and then at level 40 when you unlock Sanctum of Destruction. These dungeons award demon cores and hero booleans that are essential for your endgame build, so start doing them as soon as possible. Completing these dungeons at level 70 and above will reward you with a Phantom Phoenix item. Then, at level 80, you can run Wizard's Labyrinth, which gives you a random Phantom Phoenix accessory after each stage. Obtaining a full Relic Phantom Phoenix set is the first step in forging the best set in the game, the True Iron Dragon set. There are two ways to get Relic Phantom Phoenix equipment, but either way you will need lots of hero booleans, which you can collect by completing these dungeons, especially Angry Boss if you can solo it. Phantom Phoenix weapons and equipment can either be purchased or upgraded in the hero shop, and this is the cost in booleans. Accessories can only be upgraded in the Heroes shop, or you can select one Relic Phantom Phoenix accessory after finishing stage 30 of Wizard's Labyrinth, but upgrading is a lot easier than fully completing Wizard's Labyrinth 4 times. As you work on upgrading your Phantom Phoenix set, you can also start working on forging the True Iron Dragon set. If you have SS stats at level 85, you can complete Burka's Lair to earn rare and epic Iron Dragon equipment. And completing this dungeon with a full party gives you 2 items. If you do not have SS stats at this point, I recommend socketing some of your items. More details on socketing can be found at this timestamp. Anyway, this is the best set in the game because it is the highest level equipment you can obtain, and you get great bonus stats based on how many pieces you have equipped. To forge this set, you must combine each of the 12 Relic Phantom Phoenix items with 20 red, 20 purple, and 30 blue cores, and these are the totals to forge the full set. This is why I highly recommend doing hero dungeons as early as possible to start collecting these items, and you can run these dungeons with multiple characters each day to gather the materials more quickly. Now that you've started forging your True Iron Dragon set, we can talk about maximizing its stats. The first thing you can do is reinforce your items. Reinforcement boosts your equipment stats, and you can upgrade an item to level 17. I tend to upgrade weapons to 17 first, since you get a cool effect behind your character in rooms and while taunting. But keep in mind that the reinforcement rate gets lower the higher your item's reinforcement level, and your reinforcement level can reset to 0 if reinforcement fails. So, for the best reinforcement results, you can join a level 10 guild, use reinforcement protection scrolls, and if you're really patient, you can wait for an event that increases reinforcement rate, such as the Rainbow event. You can also give your equipment one of these additional bonus effects by using an epic reinforcement stone. Epic stones can be forged if you do not have any, but if you already have a stone on your equipment, you can extract the stone and add an epic stone later on. I'd also recommend equipping an epic stone on your helmet as soon as possible for the reinforcement effect. Now let's talk about socketing, which lets you equip monster cards to your items to add bonus stats. By level 85, you will have collected a good amount of cards by running dungeons, but the best cards for your endgame equipment can be found in these continents, with cards found in Harrier and Crictria also giving taint resistance. These stats contribute to your total attack the most, with these being the types of cards recommended for each equipment type. Cards can also be removed using socket gems, so you can equip better cards as you get them. With that said, let's go over equipment properties. Again, these stats contribute to total attack the most, and this is how I personally prioritize props based on the type of character I'm using. Unfortunately, forging items with 4 of these props is very uncommon, but you can roll for better props using a GP random prop reset scroll or a single property scroll. Both of these scrolls can be farmed in-game, and sometimes they are obtainable in event boxes, but they are very rare, especially single property scrolls. Also keep in mind that these scrolls reset props randomly, so what I do is reset with GP scrolls until I get both crit properties and one additional property, then I try to get the 4th beneficial property using single property scrolls. Before we wrap up, I'll briefly go over the hidden accessories. First, I recommend Harkion's Ring because it is a relic rarity with great props that can be reset. You can earn the 24 shards you need to forge it by scoring at least 2,800 points in Land of Judgment on each character. Since you earn a good amount of VP by playing the game, I recommend buying a cash necklace and a cash anklet. These have better stats than their GP counterparts, do not break when reinforcing, and maxing them out gives cool skill effects and adds particles to your basic attacks. For earrings, you should aim to get an epic and a rare Dimension Guardians earring by running Siege of Toroka, since these earrings have props that can be reset. But in the meantime, I'd recommend a Pearl of Persephone earring from the Hero Shop, and a Phantom Phoenix earring, which can be selected as a reward for beating Stage 30 of Wizard's Labyrinth. Finally, we have titles, which are another source for additional stats. These can randomly drop by doing Champion Mode dungeons or running Hero and Event dungeons. For information on specific titles, you can check out the collection page. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I covered a lot of information and I definitely think there's a lot more nuance to perfecting your endgame equipment, so please ask questions if you need down below. Also, other creators have made pretty detailed videos on equipment, so I encourage you to check those out too. Anyway, that's all I have for now. Bye!